This is Paul. Yeah, I'm a victim of impersonation. I'm a victim of impersonating. Yeah. A Superior Court judge. Ooch. I'm a victim of impersonating the actual petitioner. Yes. See, without signature, there's no penalty of perjury, and somebody impersonated Heidi Lee Budnick when filling out a protection order. Yes. They said they were the petitioner. The Superior Court judge said that he had the authority of law to impersonate the petitioner. Now, when I sue Branch right now, I'm going to sue you for impersonating the petitioner. Yes. Now, these 5 minors named, yeah, their dad is going to apply for welfare. I'm going to establish, pooch, that I'm below the poverty line. Yes. And I'm going to have all the legal expenses paid for. Yes. Their expense and my expense. Right now. The pauper just showed up. Now, you cannot impersonate a petitioner. Yeah. The law specifically says, yes, that the petitioner has to appear in court to have the protections of the order. Yes, they do. And as much as you said, well, we're going to fill this out. Yes. And Paul wouldn't do a mental health evaluation and he wouldn't pay child support. Right now. Paul, yes, is a victim of impersonating the petitioner. Right now. Now, without that signature, somebody filled it out. Yes, they impersonated the petitioner. Now, I'm going to apply for welfare. Yes. I'm going to get my food stamps. Yeah. I'm going to get my victims' rights. Yeah. Resources and restitution. I'm going to have my criminal lawsuits. Yes, yes. And the civil lawsuits. Yes. And then there are my costs as a litigation fee to be able to sue you. Now, for the Department of Social and Health Services that has any knowledge of Heidi Lee Budnick, yes, the issuing of a protection order where someone impersonated the petitioner in petitioning the court, yes, because the judge was absolutely sure that he has the jurisdiction of law to issue it, yeah, because the respondent did not do a mental health evaluation in the treatment if recommended. Now, you got to think about this for 1 second. You cannot impersonate the petitioner. Yeah. You cannot say, well, I'm going to have somebody else fill out the protection order. Yes. Say that they're the petitioner right now. And then I'm going to sign it because the respondent wouldn't do a mental health evaluation. There's some erroneous judgment on the part of the judge. Yes. We cannot have individuals impersonating the parties in litigation. Yeah. Now, today, yes, I want a hotel room. I don't care who pays for it. Yes. I want to live in a hotel room with my sons, Marilyn and her kids. Yes. And Marilyn might need to apply for welfare. Yes. So that she can be free of the income constraints of Mike Van Proyen. Now, we don't know who's going to pay for it. Yes. Somebody's got a credit card someplace that said, well, I'll put you up until you get your welfare housing. But I think it's important to document when suing the employees of the city. Yeah. The county. Tribal governments. States. The United States federal government. Yes. And other governments. Yes. That we establish that we're below the poverty line. Now, you know, I'm missing out on billions of dollars a day. Yes. Just in my legal expenses. Not their side, my side. Pooch! And for the federal government to just go along with your whole, well, we're going to victimize American citizens because we're going to have imposters do it. Yeah. My thought was, yeah, it was a very bad idea. Now, I know I have the right to sue you for this. Pouch! And I have the right to kind of suggest to Marilyn, yes, that she should apply for welfare too, and we should both be on food stamps when we first begin our lives together. Now, I realize, okay, there's a pandemic going on. Okay. But having anybody as an imposter, Marilyn Van Proyen, pooch, I'm sure Mike's son, well, I would never have Marilyn Lee on food stamps. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. In his family, they always pay, and as long as they pay, the Marilees do what they say. The Marilyns would apply for welfare right now, today. Right now. Now, DSHS, pooch. You know, I emailed you. Yes. And I thought for sure that when you had any evidence of the victimization of American citizens, their children, and their future spouses, you were immediately obligated to enforce the laws of this great nation. Now, I think it's important that we start off our relationship being below the poverty line, where we can say to the jury, well, as soon as the police decided to enforce our rights as victims, yeah, we went down to welfare and we applied for the emergency food stamps that we're eligible for. Oh! And then somebody put us up in a hotel until we could get these lawsuits going.